Welcome in, water signs. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name's Lisa. Welcome to my channel, Sid Soltaro. For those of you returning, welcome back. For those of you that are new, welcome in. So today, water signs, I'm going to do a reading for what you don't see coming in love. So I'm going to start with Pisces, then do Cancer, and then do Scorpio. So please look for the timestamps in the description. If you don't want to watch all three, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for water signs. So again, I'm going to start with Pisces. So cross watchers, please keep in mind when I'm talking about the situation, feel free to swap the roles if you're cross watching. And as always, please keep in mind this is a general read, so not a one-on-one. All right, so angel spirits and guides, please show me what Pisces does not see coming in love, again for Pisces. There's your card right off the bat there, Pisces. The moon. Four of Swords. So you could be also dealing with a Libra, possibly, or another water sign. I feel like that's your energy, though, if I'm being honest. Can I get a couple more cards, please? All right, I'm getting a couple more. All right, we got a few here. I'm going to take one more on the Hangman. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So the bottom of the deck, that's really cool. We have the sun. So we have the sun and the moon coming out here. So I feel like right now what's kind of at stake here in this situation is whoever this person is that's coming to your mind here, Pisces, they do really make you happy. Definitely this could be a fire sign of some kind here with the sun coming out, possibly a Leo. Doesn't have to be. When I split the deck, I've got the Eight of Wands, so I do feel like you are in communication with this person currently. And again, for a lot of you, I feel like what you didn't see coming here is the Four of Swords. So for some of you, you may have had to take a step back here and take some rest and have some relaxation, or just kind of like get away from a situation. So again, take it how it resonates. With the Page of Pentacles coming out, the Eight of Wands, or pardon me, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Justice card, I feel like you're kind of finally seeing a situation for what it is here. With the Page of Pentacles, I feel like in the past you tried to make an amends with somebody, and I feel like this person doesn't really want to have any part of it. I feel like you've kind of done everything you can in this situation with this Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you've worked really hard to try and mend a situation here or bring it into balance with the Justice card, but I feel like you're kind of giving up on that situation. And again, for some of you, I feel like this is a realization that it doesn't really matter how much you give to this person. I feel like they're just not going to reciprocate your efforts here. And again, I feel like you've been stuck in this situation for quite a while here with this Hangman energy coming out. But I feel like you finally, the Hangman talks about having that epiphany. He's hanging upside down. He finally, it's kind of like that aha moment that he knows that he needs to make a change of some kind, because your next card is the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like you're really spent a lot of time thinking about this situation. I feel like for some of you, you did your best here to try and heal the situation with whomever this person is to you. I feel like you've apologized, you've worked really hard, shown this person that, possibly you're sorry for whatever mistakes you made in the past, but I feel like this person is not budging. You're really kind of picking up on that with the Justice card, and they're not reciprocating. So I feel like you're finally in that energy where, like, okay, I need to make a change in this situation in order for me to have happiness, which is what this, the sun is on the bottom of the deck here. So I feel like you didn't necessarily see this coming. I feel like you possibly wanted to, continue to try and work on things with whoever this person was. So I'm just going to clarify your row here, Pisces, so we can see if we can get some more info. All right. Angel spirits and guides, please show me why the moon is here and what Pisces doesn't see coming. Yeah, 7 of Wands. So I feel like you've done your best here, Pisces, to kind of overcome whatever these obstacles were between you and this person. Kind of what I was saying earlier. Can I get a card on the Four of Swords, please? Tell me about the Four of Swords. Yeah, we have the Chariot coming out. So I feel like you're wanting to take control of the situation. And I feel like really for a lot of you, I feel like you're really possibly worn out, is what I want to say. Like everything, like mentally, physically, emotionally, I feel like you're just drained right now. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. And we got the Wheel coming out again. Yeah, I feel like in the past, like I say, I feel like you did your best here with this person. And again, we got the Wheel coming out. So I feel like for some of you, somebody else maybe helped you get to this realization, is what I want to say. Like, I feel like you've grown is really what I want to say here, especially with that Eight of Pentacles. Tell me about the Eight. The Queen of Swords. I feel like you finally have clarity about the situation. So you're kind of seeing above the clouds with the Queen of Swords. Her sword is above the clouds. She finally has clarity about how to move forward. And tell me about the Justice card. Yeah, so for some of you, this situation was really, toxic, not healthy for you or for them. Now we have the Hermit on the bottom. So that, again, that really talks about you going within, trying to figure out what it is that's going to make you happy in this situation. And we have your card coming up next. Yeah, look at that. 5 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. So a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress in this situation. I feel like you've worked through kind of your feelings. And again, I feel like for a lot of you, what you don't see coming here is that you're ready for something new. You're ready to make a change. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, the Death card. So I do feel like you want to, I feel like you were hoping that this situation would transform. You could turn it around, is what I want to say. But I feel like you're realizing that with that Hangman, that it just can't be, you can't undo. There's no, moving forward in this situation. So I feel like you need to make a change of some kind. So take it how it resonates. Tell me about the Hangman, please. Yeah, we got the Ten of Wands coming out. So I feel like for a lot of you, this situation has really worn you out, worn you down. And the Wheel of Fortune, please. 8 of Swords. Yeah. So again, this talks about what you don't see coming. So again, I feel like for a lot of you, you're finally, getting this epiphany here with the Hangman. I feel like this possibly hasn't happened yet with the Hangman being this far in your spread. But I feel like whatever current situation that you're in, I feel like you're getting some clarity. And again, I feel like for most of you, you know that you need to transform the situation and make a change for the better for yourself. Yeah, to just have some fun again, find the joy in life here with the Three of Cups on the bottom. Yeah. I just split the deck and we got the Fool. So that talks about starting over. You know, this is card number 0, the very beginning of the journey. So I feel like you're ready for a new journey, Pisces. All right, let's get your sacred symbol oracle. I'm kind of interested to see what comes out here. All right. Yeah, look at that. I can't even make this up. The death card again. All right, so again, this really talks about transforming the energy. So the opposite underneath the death card was the guides card. So I do feel like spirit has got your back right now. You know, we got the wheel of fortune out twice. So I feel like this is destined to happen. And then on the opposite side, we have the courage card. So again, I feel like spirit's really, just know spirit has your back. I feel like spirit's been trying to like send you downloads about what direction to go in, how to take control of the situation here, and help provide you with this Queen of Swords here, provide you with some clarity, to find your happiness. All right, so let's see what we get from Wisdom of the Oracle here. Yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness. Time to go. So again, I feel like this situation, that it's time to go here, Pisces. All right. Well, that really, those Oracle cards really fit with what came out in your tarot here, Pisces. So anyway, I hope that message helped somebody. That being said, thanks again for joining me today. Really appreciate it. I'm going to move on to Cancer. Let's see what's going on for Cancer here, what they don't see coming. All right. The sign of Cancer. All right, I'm just going to give a quick shuffle here, Cancer. All right, angel spirits and guides, please provide me with some information for the sign of Cancer. So for Cancer, again, this is going to be a general reading on what you don't see coming for love. Those of you that are new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Lisa. Thank you so much for joining me today. For those of you that are new, welcome. All right. And again, this is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. I feel like we're ready. All right. What's coming in for Cancer? What doesn't Cancer see coming, Spirit? In love. So we have the Wheel of Fortune coming out. 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Page of Swords. Queen of Cups, which is your card, Cancer. Can I get a couple more, please? The Sun. These are pretty nice cards, Cancer. Just going to try and make my way through the end of the deck here. See if there's anything that wants to pop out. All right, let's see what's on the bottom here. So we have the 5 of Swords on the bottom. So the 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck is kind of like the underlying energy here. So I feel like for a lot of you, I feel like the 5 of Swords really talks about you sort of trying to avoid any kind of conflict. So he's kind of like stealing those 2 swords while everybody's back is turned because he just doesn't want to deal with it. So I feel like for a lot of you, Cancer, I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself not to get necessarily triggered by other people's behavior and or situation. So I feel like you're working through that right now. People say things, people do things, people act a certain way, possibly, family, friends, work situation. And I feel like you're doing your best to just kind of like focus on yourself here, because we have the Nine of Pentacles coming out and what brings you joy and happiness. And I feel like you're just kind of like, I'm not going to engage in this. I feel like you're taking like, the side door. I feel like you're just going out the side door here, Cancer. You just, I don't want to deal with any drama is really what I'm getting off this card. Yeah. And the Four of Wands. I feel like you've done some healing here for sure, like I was saying. And again, I feel like with that Four of Wands in between, I do feel like for a lot of you, you're really wanting to have that long-term sort of, happy, committed relationship. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're just like not really focused on that right now. I feel like right now you're kind of focusing on yourself. Oops, I turned that upside down. All right, so that's kind of the underlying energy here of your read, Cancer. And again, I feel like this has been a big change for you with that Wheel of Fortune coming out. I feel like you've been working on yourself, moving through other people's drama to kind of find your way back to yourself here with the Nine of Pentacles. So take it how it resonates. And again, I feel like, with that Ace of Wands coming out, I do feel like for a lot of you, you're kind of surprised. I want to say you're surprised at how much better you feel is really what I want to say. Or like you're kind of like finding yourself here, enjoying being alone and kind of like reuniting with yourself here, finding what brings you joy and passion. And again, I feel like that's kind of what energy you're currently in. But I do feel like you don't realize somebody's got their eye on you here with the Page of Swords. Could be a man or a woman, doesn't have to be. We have the Queen of Cups coming out. So I feel like this person really does have a lot of feelings for you. They have a lot of love for you. And again, I feel like somebody's been spying on you. So take it how it resonates. If you have, social media of any kind, I feel like this person's been paying attention to your posts, possibly liking on your posts. I feel like this isn't a stranger. I feel like this is somebody that you know, possibly, and or could be somebody from the past. I'll try and see if I can dig up some more information when I clarify, but could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, but I feel like this person's definitely paying attention to what you're doing. And I feel like for some of you, this independence here that you're kind of showing here with this Nine of Pentacles is like you can look after yourself. You don't necessarily need to be with anybody. I feel like you want to be with somebody. You want to have this Four of Wands. But again, I feel like for a lot of you, you're in that energy where, you're not necessarily like looking for love, but I feel like love is going to find you. And that's usually how it, when you stop putting all this pressure on your love life, like, oh, I have to meet somebody, that's usually when it happens, right? When you're just kind of concentrating on yourself, doing what brings you joy here, finding your joy for life here with the Ace of Wands. And again, I feel like this person now that's spying on you, you really do make them happy. So I feel like for some of you, this person may reveal their feelings, or I feel like they're getting close to possibly doing that, reaching out to you possibly. I feel like this person is also learning more about you and the depths of your feelings, the depths of your love, like that you're a genuine person here, Cancer. You feel things deeply. And again, I feel like for most Cancers, they're not afraid to express your feelings compared to like other signs in the zodiac, I want to say. I feel like this person really admires that about you, Cancer. And again, I feel like you bring a lot of happiness to this person, but they are looking at you like kind of in an independent energy. So I feel like for a lot of you, really what you don't see coming here is that this person does have a lot of feelings for you, and you do make them really happy. And again, I feel like for a lot of you, you possibly aren't aware of the depth of how this person feels about you. All right, so let's get a card on the Wheel of Fortune here. I just wanted to shuffle these a little bit. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune, please. So for some of you, you might be dealing with a fixed sign, possibly a fire sign, air sign. We pretty much have everything. All right, so on the Wheel of Fortune, ooh, we got quite a few cards here. We have Justice, Six of Swords, Page of Wands, Two of Swords. So again, I feel like this person, whoever this person is, I feel like they are moving towards you. And again, I feel like for a lot of you, you don't necessarily see this coming. So with this Two of Swords coming out at the end here, and again, this reading is essentially what you don't see coming. The bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. So I feel like for a lot of you, this person, obviously, you make them feel like home. They enjoy your company. Again, I feel like this is somebody you know. It's not somebody you haven't met yet. Yeah, the Knight of Cups coming out. So again, I do feel like this person knows you. All right, can I get another card? Can I get a card on the Nine of Pentacles? I'm going to put that actually on the wheel because I hadn't really asked for the card yet. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? And again, I feel like you're in the Nine of Pentacles because you're just like, I don't want any drama, you know? So again, I feel like you're just kind of doing yourself here. Look at that. We got the Wheel of Fortune again with the Devil card. So I feel like for a lot of you, you kind of have some discernment now about love. I feel like you may have had to learn a hard lesson in the past, but I feel like that's changed. I feel like you've made those changes. I feel like you've worked on yourself here and got rid of, you know, anything that seems toxic or unhealthy. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. For Cancer. Yeah, see, Nine of Cups. So this really talks about self-fulfillment. So wish about the future. You know, this really talks about you finding your happiness. All right, tell me about the Page of Swords, please. The Page of Swords. Who is spying on Cancer? All right, Two of Wands. So for some of you, this person might be at a distance. Tell me more. Just going to try and see if we can find out some more info for you guys. Whoa, all right. I think it was the Star. All right. It was. So definitely could be an Aquarius that's got their eye on you here, Cancer. This can also talk about wish fulfillment and healing. But I'm really picking up on wish fulfillment. So I feel like this person may be at a distance from you, possibly. I feel like this person wants to expand this relationship and or grow or move it in a direction. I feel like this person, again, you are their wish fulfillment here, Cancer. All right, tell me more about the Queen of Cups now. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is you, Cancer. Yeah, look at that. So we have Judgment coming out with the Lovers. So I feel like this person has made their choice here, Cancer, and I feel like it's you. Now on the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. Split the deck, and I have the Eight of Pentacles, which really talks about wanting to work on things, wanting to approach you, possibly, and try and grow this relationship into something. And tell me about the sun, please. The Five of Wands. I feel like this person is now, with the Five of Wands clarifying the sun, I feel like in the past this person was kind of confused about what they wanted, but I feel like they're coming out of that. And I feel like there might have been external factors that you weren't aware of, Cancer. And now on the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. So I do feel like this person, you know, was confused possibly in the past. I feel like this person may have had external circumstances that you might not have been aware of here, like people getting in the way of this connection, this situation coming together. All right. So Cancer, I'm just going to pull your sacred symbol here. See what comes out for Cancer. Okay. So we have past life coming out. So, which it doesn't surprise me since we have the Wheel of Fortune out twice. And then we have the Talisman, which is the key. So I feel like this connection is really special between you and this person. And then we have Relief on the other end of the deck here. So I do feel like for some of you, finding out this information is going to bring you some relief in this situation, because I feel like for some of you, you've just been focusing on yourself, trying not to focus on the outcome of the situation with this person. And I feel like for some of you, you definitely know who this person is. And I feel like you've been maybe possibly holding your vision on this situation with this person and kind of hoping with that Star card. So I am picking up on, like, you know, that you both have kind of been wanting this to come together. And again, if you do feel that, you know, deep soul connection with somebody, definitely, you know, a past life connection possibly. Yeah, Go the Distance card came out. So like I was saying earlier, I definitely feel like you've possibly been trying to hold your vision with this situation and just trying to focus on yourself here, Cancer. And then the bottom of the deck, we have Truth Be Told. So I do feel like you're going to hear from this person and finally maybe get some clarity on the situation about how they actually feel. And again, just know that they're spying on you. And again, I feel like there's a lot of passion, a lot of emotion. And again, I feel like this person's going to come forward and let you know that, Cancer. And I feel like you've been waiting. I feel like you've been waiting, hoping, wishing, and waiting is really what I want to say here. All right, Cancer, that's what I've got for you. I hope this message helped you in some way. Thank you again for joining me. I hope to see you guys again soon. And now I'm going to move on to Scorpio. So let's see what's going on for Scorpio. All right. So Scorpio, just going to shuffle these. So welcome in, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. Really appreciate you guys. Hopefully you're enjoying my readings. Hopefully there's a message here for you guys today. So Scorpio, this is going to be for what you don't see coming in love here in this situation. So this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Just keep in mind, if you're a Scorpio cross-watcher here, roles could be reversed. So just keep that in mind. And again, it's a general read, guys, so only take what resonates. All right, so we're going to do your tarot cards first, and then I'll pull a couple of messages from the universe here and or spirit. So, all right, angel, spirits, and guides, please show me what Scorpio does not see coming here in love. The sign of Scorpio. Yeah, the Six of Wands. That card's come out a lot today. Knight of Wands. What else, Spirit, for Scorpio, please? That they don't see coming in love. Whoa, okay. I just need to make sure that I don't lose the order that they came out here, guys. So, so we have the Six of Wands, Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups, the Hermit, Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords, and just gonna do one quick run through. Anything else to add here, Spirit, Angels, and Guides? Anything after the Seven of Swords here? So for you, Scorpio, you might be dealing with a fire sign, possibly an air sign, possibly a Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but that's the energy that's out. All right, I think that's all it's going to give me. I am going to clarify, guys. So, all right, so bottom of the deck here, we have the Queen of Wands. So again, you could be dealing with a fire sign. Queen of Wands, the Chariot, the Star, the Magician, so King of Cups. So I feel like for a lot of you, you know, you really want to move towards having clarity about a situation here, Scorpio. I feel like you have a lot of passion for this person, for sure. We have the Queen of Wands on the bottom. We have a lot of fire out already. So with that Six of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Cups coming out, I feel like what you don't see coming here is that possibly, I feel like for a lot of you, I feel like you're not sure if you can kind of trust this situation with this person. So take it how it resonates here, but I feel like things are going on along really well, and then there's a little bit of behavior here with this person that's kind of in and out, and now you're kind of wondering like, okay, like what's going on here with this person? You know, do they actually, you know, see me like I see them? You know, do they have the same feelings for me that I have for them? And I feel like this person, what you don't see coming here is that this person is spending a lot of time here thinking about you, Scorpio. I feel like this person's getting clarity on the situation. For some of you, they may have done something not so great here, that Seven of Swords, but I don't want to really say much until I clarify. But with that Queen of Swords, I feel like this person is going to have some clarity. So this could also be you getting clarity about the situation with this person. And again, I feel like for some of you, things were going along swimmingly, and then all of a sudden they just were not. So that's really kind of what I'm getting here. So I'm going to clarify using a different deck here. So this is the White Sage Tarot deck that I'm using. It's a mini deck. I love it because it's really easy to shuffle compared to the big cards. So, and the way that I shuffle and draw cards, you know, some people just cut. I prefer seeing what comes out on their own. So it's a lot easier to do with a smaller deck versus a bigger deck. I've got a few Oracle cards. I can barely hold them all in my hand because the cards are thick. So that makes it difficult. All right. Sorry for the ramble. All right. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here, please? Page of Pentacles. So I feel like this person has been just only giving a little bit. That Page of Pentacles. But again, I feel like you did feel like this was going really well, Scorpio. Like, for a lot of you, I feel like this is a fairly new relationship. I feel like for some of you, you're, you know, hoping it's going to grow into a solid offer here, the Ace of Pentacles. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. The Death card. So I feel like for a lot of you, I feel like you're like, okay, what's going on with this situation with this person? Like they're around and then I don't hear from them. Like what's what's the dealio here? And again, I feel like in the beginning, initially things were actually going along quite well. And then all of a sudden, I feel like this person may have disappeared on you, Scorpio. So for some of you, if this hasn't happened yet, I feel like this person is going to be kind of in and out. So they may, you know, disappear into the abyss. I want to say I don't necessarily want to say they're going to ghost you, because that's absolutely terrible if they do that. But again, with that Death card, I feel like this person is kind of freaking out a bit, if I'm being honest. I feel like kind of commitment kind of scares them. And I feel like this person knows this about themselves. Tell me about the Seven of Cups, please. Yeah. Nine of Swords. So again, I feel like this person knows, with that Nine of Swords, this keeps them up at night. So I feel like this person does have a conscience. I feel like this person feels bad about whatever they just recently did to you, Scorpio, here. And again, I'm not excusing their behavior, whatever that might be, especially if, they left you unread or did something not great like that. Tell me about the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? Yeah, we got the Eight of Swords now again. Wow. We got the 9 and the 8. So we got the 9 of Wands. So I feel like this person knows they wounded you. The Knight of Swords and the Eight of Swords. A lot of sword energy. So again, you might be dealing with an air sign possibly. Yeah, I feel like this person is kind of afraid to reach out to you now, Scorpio. I feel like they want to, but I feel like they're worried. I feel like they're worried they're going to get blasted by you. And again, I don't know, maybe this person deserves to get some words, right? Anywho, tell me about the Queen of Swords. Eight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's clarity coming and this person's going to communicate. And again, I feel like this person feels bad for whatever it is that they did in this situation to you, Scorpio. And again, I feel like what you don't see coming, I feel like for a lot of you, you possibly in the beginning here, where things look like they're going really good and then they're just not. And again, I feel like you're kind of left like wondering like, what the heck is going on here? Like, I don't understand. So again, I feel like this person's going to get some clarity here. If they have disappeared on you, Scorpio, I feel like this person is going to reach out and communicate to you. So again, for some of you, you might already be down here. Everybody's timeline is going to be a little different. All right. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Yeah. I feel like this person's been almost lying to themselves is what I want to say here with the Two of Cups. So I feel like this person has been really bearing their feelings for you, Scorpio. And then on the bottom of this deck, we have the High Priestess. So I feel like this person knows they want to work together. I feel like in the past, they weren't necessarily listening to their intuition. Again, I feel like this person's been hiding their feelings here, and I feel like they've been doing that. I feel like that's might be why they're like in and out behavior. And again, I feel like this person, commitment is an issue, making a commitment, being committed. So perhaps this person was in a long-term commitment before you and it didn't go well. So it's really, they're almost afraid to like jump in with both feet in a relationship. But again, I feel like they know that feel like they're getting clarity on the situation and maybe understanding this connection with you, Scorpio, is what I want to say. All right, let's take a look at your sacred symbol from Spirit. See what comes out here. I love this deck, by the way, if you guys are into cards. It's a pretty cool deck. It's like so simple, but yet it's anyhow. So let's see what we've got for Scorpio here. Soulmate. Yep. Two of Cups. All right, and then underneath we've got the Divine. This is the halfway deck. What was underneath Soulmate is Divine Masculine. And I want to see what's on the bottom here. Yeah. We have the Trust card. So again, I feel like this person, I feel like one of you is more spiritual than the other. Again, take it how it resonates. And for the Divine Masculine, I feel like trust is really the issue here. And I feel like on some level, this person is like this relationship or this person, like you, Scorpio, is like, is this too good to be true? So I feel like there's a little bit of confusion as well. I'm kind of picking up on with that Seven of Cups. And I feel like this person is trying to understand this, possibly this connection. And again, if this is a twin flame connection or a very deep soulmate connection, again, I feel like this person doesn't understand any of that. And possibly, you know, I'm talking to a divine feminine right now who does understand. And again, you know, you're kind of waiting for that divine masculine to make his way to the top of the cake. You know, the divine feminine's at the top of the cake and the divine masculine's like halfway up, and kind of living in this Seven of Swords, not wanting to, you know, move on up the cake and do the work, right? But again, I feel like this person is moving towards you here. They're going to communicate that. And I feel like for a lot of you, this could also represent, you know, the universe sending this person downloads and or messages about this connection, you know, so that they can acknowledge their feelings and this connection. So I feel like Archangel Michael's working on that, if I'm being honest. I feel like definitely the guides are in there working on this situation here. All right. All right, so I was gonna pull this. Sorry, I keep talking. Sorry, Scorpio. All right. Yeah, round and round. So I feel like for a lot of you, this isn't the first time this person has been in and out. I feel like this is kind of a cycle with this person, this situation. And again, I feel like for a lot of you, this person is going to communicate finally. So I feel like that's what you don't see coming here, and that maybe they're finally understanding this Two of Cups here and coming out of this confusion. All right, Scorpio, that's what I've got for you. I hope this message helped you. And again, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I hope to see you guys again. And have a good week. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye.